So it's still the Citi Newsroom. My name is Vivian Kai Local. I'm currently at Laterbiokorshie. I've come to a house to find out how the lockdown is going. I'm looking at two things. One, the water situation here. And two, I'm looking at whether they are getting food. Because remember, there are a number of interventions government has put in place. One is to provide food for households, and the other to provide water for these households. I'm told that this household, there's no food coming here, one, and also for some time now they've not had potable water or water flowing through their taps. But let me speak to the people here proper to find out. Mommy, welcome to the Citi Newsroom.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Do you live here?
Yeah, I live here.
How long have you lived here?
Oh, for about 12 years now.
Okay. What's the water situation here?
It's not flowing for a while.
How long is this?
For about 2 weeks now.
Okay.
Yeah. It comes during the dawn around 12. By 2, 3, it's off. Yeah.
So how have you been coping? You need to wash, you need to clean, you need to wash your hands.
You see, you've quarantined yourself with nose and gloves. And even now, we don't have water. They say we should quarantine our hands, washing our hands. We don't have water here.
So in a day like this, where there's no water for 2 weeks, how do you manage the whole situation?
Sometimes we've been going to Bula here, sometimes down at the town council like there. A Q2 is there. So
you pay for the water. How much are you charged for it?
We charge for 30 pesos.
For a gallon? For a gallon. That yellow gallon, right?
Yeah, that yellow gallon there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in a day, if the water is not flowing, how much do you buy?
It's 50 pesos.
You buy about 50 pesos?
No. I buy like 4 gallons. That's 2 cities. Yeah.
Okay. What about food? I'm told you are not getting the distribution coming here.
Yeah, they are not coming here. The other time for about a week now, they came with wache and do you know panla?
Yes, the fish panla, yes.
Panla. Yeah, half of panla. And my kids are 2, including me 1. But they gave us 2 to share.
For the whole day?
Yeah, for the whole day.
So I want to speak to more people in this house, take their thoughts. Manage new situation here.
Oh, no situation. Ni try ke pipe buy be wo be pipe be. E wo borehole mo jinoko ni e yo be wa. Ni wo be na wan anga pipe hu wa lenche 3 days na wona konu. E wo borehole so ni wa lo.
3 days many janu am ba ko be.
Wale po aka ajanu, wonu ko hepo.
Yeah, that's when you president ke you.
Wọ́n bọ́ tó tó mọ́ bẹ ní ilé bí na ehun mo ko twa mi ka aja ni eni etanga selai wonu aka aja ni eni shi wonu eni epo wona ko won ba ye
o ka je be na bo ni eni aja nya na kwekwe bi
no ni wona aji wa che ke panla half panla bi po na mi se chile no so onji wo fen woni eni no wo po wo ye eja ke mo ni yen park ole gbomo ni jile mo ni ho ni eni ole nu ne ke ho ole he la ni yo he keke ba ba bo ni eni o ba he ekole no ba ye joku meto ba ye o ko bi ni ba ye kaka mi ana mi ne ke ni eni na ke ba he shin ye imbi ame ka mele mo ni ho ale mo ni bag ye wo ni eni ame sumo ame ye lele won ame he.
I think for what you are doing. This lady here, I'm told she's the one who cooks food for them in the difficult times to help them. Mommy, find a minute joke there.
I tell me Julian Yamson.
Okay, Mrs. Yamson, I can't have your whole coming no jaham. Don't manage all the thing.
Come here. You will go in Hamima. You can't take my him on. You hear going boy. The Bonafi man come have can be here. No, I can't hear home or no. Kaka 200,000 kake ho. No, I can't work and have can be a cook. You saw now first and I saw na here. Sibiane low bet. The one ya has okay has look 1 pound look 2 pounds kake can fish it all. Kaka India ko harm. In here be you mark any.
Ibo mini no tmo no na shika no ka here mark any bi me.
And be a harm.
O ka bi hambo shika ke bo ke he ni ke ha me bi.
No for you mark any.
Mami onyungba job o. She told na lockdown we told na leten.
But na le ni aji ka wo fe ko me. Ni wo ye hejole aha wani ni wo government ko wo pepe ina ke wo ba ho twa mi wo na hejole. ya ka ofen he jona watawo se ni aka no ko ba yo mo pa kwentesi ni ata lo ne te ba fe de be kan bi ya pa kwentesi ameso amaka se ne ehia me school ya pa kwentesi ya ata lo no ma mo si fefe ne ameyeko no wa na ka tumi ho ne papa mami ena ba wa ha wo.
So let me speak to another lady. She lives in this house as well and pick her thoughts on the situation. Mami, welcome to Citi Newsroom. What for many you play?
Ofa na cho mi dede.
Okay. How many years so him be no?
Ofa na ye bi na tomo 36 years.
36 years nusa na ye bi ete your thing.
Wonu sa na ye bi enyi awo. Ni bi ane wo ye problem ye nukani ni.
What's your problem?
Me problem wa ni gba na bi ane jinu kani ni mpe. No se nwe hela na ele hu sane akwa hawo akewo me na akewo kajeku akaya jaano bia ne wo be ni eni ye hia agbene meni uba kan yo wa kan wo bo na kan wo no hia aka na eme na ba me ni eni na kan
aba bia ba kan ni
last kwa oblayo ko ba bia mi ne ken ko meto enpe na ele ne kan ni
ma ba
mi nke aka because ne e ba kan ne ba ya ni eni e ba
oh she ba ga kan ni enye na nya amount take
afi owoda e ka ba
ka fi me ba kan ni o ke be ni san ba
Dabi.
No akenu bako bi e.
Aha ko wonu ye bi e.
No ni otu ni akeni eni bako akenu bako te onyo be na no otu banku ye jeme.
Banku no ni ntwi obe ke nchie mabo mama she ke na moko kemi one incident ba eke na. Won pa me fai, wo sumo ni eni na ho. Aba ha wo ke fio po na ka wo. Aka omo ngompe wo roba mi na ba jan wo wole nche wole bo no ba fe ni wo ho. Shaka ho na ba jan wo because he labia mi wo yo.
So that's it for the households here at Laterbiokorshie. We're going to go to more houses and look at the water situation here in Accra. How households without water are coping in this period of a lockdown and in this period of a pandemic where the key thing you and I need is water to wash our hands to be able to prevent ourselves from getting this virus called COVID-19. So I'm still at Laterbiokorshie. I'm not far away from the Pia Dankwa taxi rank. I'm still looking at the water situation here in this area. I'm going to go to this house. I've seen a poly tank. I want to see the situation here. And I'm going to speak to this lady. Madam, what's your name?
I'm Nadia Alote.
Nadia, you live here?
Yes.
How long have you lived here?
For the past 26 years.
Oh, wow. You're born here?
Yes, born and bred, actually.
Okay. What's the situation with water on a normal day before, let's say, the lockdown started over here?
Usually it comes at dawn. The water comes at dawn. So you have to wake up at 4 a.m. and then fetch your water and then put down. Aside that, you have to wait till late like 9 p.m. again, and then you wake up and then you fetch your water. Aside that, it doesn't really flow every day. But then after the lockdown, it came for a whole week, which was actually very surprising. But then for the past 3 days now, we haven't had any water supply.
But do you have any water in the polytank?
Yes, we have, but it's just one bar, as you can see. So anytime, they could actually run out anytime soon.
So we know that in cases where the water is not flowing, there's a distribution tank that comes to augment that deficit and all that. Have you seen that here?
No, I haven't, not at all. So we actually have issues of people actually leaving their houses to about 3 houses away to fetch water from some old lady who actually uses a poly tank too. It's not like a daily running water. She uses a poly tank too.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that house where we're told there's a lady there who sells water. She's been doing this for about 10 years. And as I speak to you, I can see a couple of people moving towards that area to buy water. Well, I'm about for a charge on me.
Money for neighbor in year 20. The one you have to make a derby. You won't hit 1 city. I'm 1 city. You poke again. She knew now you are once more here. Or many for your cup about in his sky.
She want me, Yena, tanker beer can be a member area, then oh, could be. She be a neighbor him be all life. Shana, oh, he shana, oh,
20 years.
20 years and Nusane be a day or two.
Begging bear what? You poor and thank you, pay me. We are going to be a cry, be a number. She be a name. Now, she can't be an apple. She can't mean no come home. You can you only.
But you are doing your job. So that's Auntie Gladys there. Let's go to other places and see the situation as it is. Stay with us on the Citi Newsroom. So we've come to the Ablekuma Central Municipal Assembly. We're trying to get answers to questions running through our mind over the distribution challenges and the absence of water flowing through the taps of these residents at Laterbiokorshie. And we're fortunate to have the assembly member to speak to us on these challenges. Yeah. So we've been to your community this morning, looking at the distribution of food and also access to water. Let's start with the water one.
Yes, the water situation has been a problem for months, and then with this lockdown, it just compounded the situation because it's always difficult for them to get water. But fortunately, the Ghana Fire Service, in collaboration with NADMO, they give us tankers that supply water to the various areas. But the issue is that it's not only Laterbiokorshie that has that problem. So they move to the other electoral areas. So at least in a week, we are able to get water 2 times to some of those areas.
But Laterbiokorshie in particular, we're told you've not done any distribution at all.
Yes, we've done distribution to some parts of the area. But towards the Apia Dankwa side of the area, we are yet to get to that area. Even yesterday, we were at PPAG, the lane around PPAG. We were able to supply them water. Because we don't get it frequently, once we get it, we move it to one part of the area.
How many times have you gotten it since the lockdown started?
We've gotten it 4 times.
Only 4 times for the almost 3 weeks that this thing has been running. And so the areas, the Apia Dankwa area, when do you intend to give them the water?
Yes, yesterday we had a meeting with the Ghana Water Company, and then we are supposed to meet them today. They will also complement the effort of the water, the fire service. So I'm sure any moment from today, because they assured us that from today, they will be supplying us tankers, water tanks to the various areas, so that they will station it as a vantage point that people can easily get access to.
It's still the Citi Newsroom. I'm coming to you from Adabraka this time round. I'm just behind the Adabraka mosque. I'm here looking at the situation with regards to water in this area. They tell me for weeks they've not had access to water. Now, when the lockdown was announced that week, the taps, they got some water flowing through their taps, but after that, they've not really gotten water. So I'm coming to this house, not very far from the mosque, to see what the situation is here in this house. Is your Asamoah it is saying?
Me pacho ye hansu asamone die. For the past 1 month ni na lockdown ekra mai e na omu tu mu. Enti yahwa emma ewo mu a ye be lockdown we e na e ba be ye 5 days bi. Enu achi omu asan atu. Ti me no kasa ya no pay ya mi tu ka we kura e kwa salan down. E kwa sisa nsuo gallons bi sika na chi. Eba nti nsuo no de no kura nyame anim. Aban se yare aba, yen nsuo anim se yare aba. E water all the time biara, omo ma ye pipe no e flow on and off bi e nkosoro ma ye time biara. Ne ntimi nya bi hohoro ye nsa. Na nsuo hu sam de e ye den wa ha pa.
De mu nsuo be ha mo kakra mba. De nsuo be ba. Abe mamu. Mo hu sa wo.
Nsuo de ha, nsuo de mi hu sa aban de bi abre yen wa ha. Mkuro nyame anim ya na me hu sa TV so omo de water tank ne bi enam but ye ha de e bi ma ha
na say number so wo ho o nya nso betumi afa we pre bi da
enura na me tie radio omo de number ne tu dwa but anopa ma fresh omo se switch off nti se number no nya de ye adwuma de ne omo fa nkose ye mfre omo omo ma correct number ne ye frɛ omo a se omo adum no nso a omo nso ma ye because ensuo hu asam kan edin nti e wo se omo so numbers ma ne ye fra yetimi ene omo adi nkomo na omo abedi hu dwuma amayen.
So I'm still at Adabraka. I'm looking at the water situation here in this area. I'm told that most of the houses here don't have flowing water. So I'm going to see what is happening here really and speak to some people in this area and see. Yeah. So let me check this tap here. Let's see if it's flowing. So that's it. No, not flowing. Let me speak to one of the people who live here and see how long this has been happening. Mommy, ni nusane ya bi ete yo ten.
Wonu ele igba wona wa. What was 1 o'clock? No ba tap pipe ni na.
Manke one.
Manke one. Ba tap pipe ni na. Iba wale bibi. Ka kwa le to we ko na le ni ko ne ku ne ke mashi. Ona na kai.
Manke one eh.
Ona. Ba ta shia ba to ba wa keke to ye bu an keke o ya ka shi ko le bi nyen che na no. Fio no na no ka jo ile bi ne ke be ye.
Ni keke sanene how long the ete no?
Ka ba fe to mo che yo mami ne.
Okay.
O che yo mami ne ni ipa ba. Ipa ba kra le ba agbe mi an le ba le ko ke ba fe o chi mami ne ipa ko ba le fio no wona. O use le fio.
Ni hela de ba na ke wo forward de wa ke ni bi ni be ni nye be nu na te nye for nye de ke ni.
Ya wa forward ma. Pia wata wa he. No ka fe no wa na ka ko ma je be. Pia wata wa he. Na ka forward de ko onya on go ba ke ko ba forward de e ko bo te shin ami.
Okay. Ake meni nye be nu ake meni ke nu baba tanker drivers na menye nu e ko ba bi e.
Dabi e ko ba ko bi e ne. Ona ko e ko kra e bi e.
Okay. Inye twa ni wa bi ake nu baba bi alo no ko.
Wale wonu ko no ko enu onye wo twa bi aka ba ka ko ba no ko ba alo no ko ba.
Yo, ye rado mami, auntie de rado.
Yo, auntie de o fa nye fe ye rado. Anye ko hu. Na nyi gba anye wale nye na wa ka tuni ka nye ke no.
So that's Auntie Day. She lives here. She says water doesn't really flow here, and if it does, it comes at dawn, and there's just drops of water taking forever. And you'll be very lucky to get a quarter of a bucket to fill during that period. It's still the Citi Newsroom. My name is Vivian Kai Loco. Stay with us.